Hi guys, we are at Disney Springs today for our monthly cookie adventure, Cinnamon Edition. We're also going to check out the new holiday merch at World of Disney. I'm Brittany, and this is Extra Magic Minutes. We usually like to start these videos at Gideon's Bakehouse, but we're getting into that time of year where it's quite busy, and they have a virtual queue. We put our names on the list, and it's about a 2.5-hour wait. So we're headed over to Summer House on the Lake. We've been working our way through the Summer House cookie menu since they opened. They do sometimes have new seasonal offerings, but we had to go with the cinnamon mainstay, the Snickerdoodle cookie. The Snickerdoodle was $4.95, and it's huge. For those that might not know, a Snickerdoodle is similar to a sugar cookie, but it's usually rolled in cinnamon and sugar. The balance of cinnamon in this Snickerdoodle is perfect. It's buttery, and it's not overly sweet, which is nice. It has a great crisp on the edges, and it's soft in the middle. If you were thinking about getting this to share, and you like crispy cookies and someone else likes soft cookies, this would be a great cookie for everyone. We also got the Horchata Latte. The Horchata Latte is espresso, rice milk, almond milk, and cinnamon for $7. We got ours iced, but you could also get it hot. Horchata is milk, white rice, cinnamon, and vanilla. Unfortunately, this doesn't really taste like cinnamon or horchata at all. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed. Texturally, it's not really creamy enough either. I think it really needs a cinnamon syrup or some vanilla in there to really give it some flavor. But I think it's sort of watery, so it's not really giving horchata for me. It is a good iced latte, but it's not what I expected that it would be. Of Disney, and it is a madhouse in here. The people are ready for Christmas merch. So I made a beeline over to the ears because I know there's a new pair of ears I really wanted to see, and I found 4 pairs of Christmas ears, holiday ears. I'm going to start with the little snowmen because these are actually from last year, but they sold out really quick. So I got a pair last year, but they're so cute. They also have them online. And I should say that if there's any holiday merch that they have online, I'll put a link in the description below that will have all of it so that you can buy holiday stuff at home too before we get into it. Anyway, so here they are. I love their cute little scarves. I like that they're 2 different colors and they're so fluffy and soft. I just like these little plush ears. They're so comfy. Next up, we have the Hanukkah ears. These are also from last year. They have a few new things in that collection, but the ears are the same as last year, and they do light up. The menorahs light up. You can't do like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, but you can just light up the whole pair of ears. They also have these cute red ears that are part of a larger collection with like a spirit jersey and stuff that I'm sure we'll find over in the Christmas section, but the ears are so sparkly. They had a pair of red ears kind of like this in years past, but these ones have little Mickey that you can see if you look closely at them, and the bow is like sort of like a lame sparkly instead of sequin like the ones that I had before. And then my favorite pair that I definitely want is these sparkly ears. They're so beautiful, so shiny. They have these little like shiny bands on them, a sort of taffeta bow, and almost like chainmail over sequins. They have a big gem in the middle of Mickey. I just think they're so pretty. And all of these ears are like $34.99 to $39.99. Just depends on the pair. The light up ones are a little bit more expensive. Adorable Mickey mug. This is $24.99. It has Mickey Mouse and he's like in his little Santa hat. I don't know how functional it is because it looks pretty small, but it's still cute. You could put pens in it or something. So in the same vein as pumpkins that they had for Halloween in 3 different sizes, they have these Mickey ornaments. But what I didn't know is that they will personalize them for you. So sort of like how they personalize a regular ornament or a pair of ears, they'll write on them. And they're so cute. These light up. There's 3 different sizes. And look at And they look like giant Mickey ornaments. The only thing I would say is that this one is $59.99. This is the medium size one. So I feel like you'd need like a couple of them to decorate with, and that could get quite pricey. But they do light up and they're so cute. This Snowman Loungefly is so cute. I can't remember if they had this one last year as well. Sometimes the early holiday collections have like a little bit of a mix-in of things that they had last year that maybe they ordered more of this year, or maybe they just didn't sell out of. But anyway, this one is so cute. It's a snowman. He has Mickey ears. It's fluffy like the ears, and it matches them, of course. And his little pom-pom on his Santa hat. I love it so much. By the way, this one is $99. It's about the top of what a Loungefly costs because it has the ears and it's fluffy. Usually the ones with ears cost a little bit more. So this is like the top line Loungefly. Little bag is so cute. I feel like it's for kids. It's $34.99. It has Santa Stitch, but the hat is removable, so it could just be a Stitch bag when you're not using it for the holidays. And it's so soft and fluffy. The strap is tiny though, so I do think it's kind of maybe for children, or I could just be like, do my little sugar and spice trot with it. This new Spirit jersey that sort of matches those red ears that I was talking about with this collection. It's fluffy and it sort of almost feels like crushed velvet, and it has these inlaid Mickeys. They're so cute, but it is $99.99, so it's about the most expensive Spirit jersey you're gonna find. However, it is a sweatshirt. It's pretty hefty and it feels like it would be super comfy and cozy. I love this little shirt. It has the Fab Five on it, but they're inside ornaments. And it's sort of like a pastel color scheme, which is not something you see for the holidays a lot. But I like it because it has like this light green, and then the Fab Five look kind of like their 90s version. So I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I have nostalgia for the way that they look in this animation. I found another pair of ears that I need. I love this sweater print on them, and they have a Sherpa bow. They're so fluffy. This is part of a larger collection of matching sweaters for the whole family. So they have adult sweaters, kid sweater, baby sweaters. They have slipper socks. They have a blanket. It's a whole cool collection. I will say the ladies sweater I think is sold out most places because it was pink and it was so cute, but the green sweater is still around for adults. And they still have a lot of these ears. I found two sweaters that I absolutely love. Do I ever need a sweater in Florida? No. I bought a Halloween sweater and I never got to wear it. Tragic. But I really like these, and this one actually really looks like one that I got last year, but it was green. It's red sparkly. It has Mickey and Minnie on it, and they're decorating a Christmas tree. And this is $69.99, and there's nothing on the back. What I really like about it is all the different textures on it. It has like sort of like a felty, velvety material. Then there's some embroidered parts. The one I got last year was like that too. It's a little bit hard to launder, but it's really cute. I would also say if you do end up buying this one, it looks like it runs a little bit short, like almost cropped. And the other one I have is like that too. So if you like it to be a little bit longer, I would get a bigger size. And it's soft and fluffy in the inside, like a sweatshirt. I also love this cardigan sweater, and I feel like I'm probably gonna end up with it even though it's $79.99. It has Mickey and Minnie on it. It has little ornaments and presents on it. And what's really nice about it is that I feel like it's pretty high quality. The material is really soft, so it's not itchy at all. And it feels like it would last well. It's really nice. And I love the little tinsely trim in green. So it's like red and green, very Christmassy. I also love that it has these gold Mickey buttons. I just think it's so, so cute. This is one of the sweaters that matches the ears that I grabbed. This is the green one, so this one's unisex, and then the pink one is women's sizing. And it's just really cute. It has Mickey across it, different holiday prints. It looks so cozy. It'd be so cute if you had a whole family and matching ones, like a Christmas card or something. And the price is $70, and it feels like the same material as that cardigan, very soft and very comfortable. This is only the start of the Christmas merch, and there'll be a lot more collections, but also we have a lot more times that we're gonna come out and look at Christmas merch since it's only November now, and we've got 2 months of Christmas coming up. So I'm just gonna show a couple more things that I really like, and then we'll be showing Christmas merch throughout the whole season. I found this adorable elf hat with Mickey ears. It's green and it has a little red holly on it. Crushed velvet elf hat. And then it also has Mickey ears and a little pom-pom. This is $34.99. And it kind of reminds me of those pumpkin hats that were super popular during Halloween a few years ago. It doesn't light up or anything, but I still think it's really cute. They also have a few Spirit jerseys. They have a green one with some ornaments, but they also have a red one that I really like. It has all sort of like different holiday icons writing out Walt Disney World on the back. And I just think it's really cute. It's like a classic Spirit jersey, $84.99. And it has a little elf hat on the front. I was going to be done with holiday merch, but then I found a few more cute things. This is the holiday home collection. They have this adorable stocking with a Sherpa top on it. It almost kind of looks like a pot holder. It's like this waffle weave, but it's really pretty. This one's $34.99. And then the other thing that I absolutely love is this fluffy snowman. He's Sherpa material. He has a green waffle scarf and he is $44.99. I love him so much. He doesn't have a face, but he's so cute. Isn't he the most adorable? I have to put him back, but I feel like he belongs to me now. This is my snowman. Okay, I have to get away from the holiday merch because there's too many things that I want. So we're gonna go over to Gideon's now and get their seasonal flavors and see what else they have over there. Let's get some more cookies. We finally made it into Gideon's. We did join the virtual queue today and we waited about 2 hours. They quoted us 2.5 hours, so it was a little bit under. And then when we got there, the line was super short. I maybe waited like 10, 15 minutes before we got inside. So sometimes I really like the virtual queue because the line is not so long. I waited like 45 minutes to an hour in the line outside, so this was nice. It wasn't outside that long. And we got 2 cookies and a cake to try. These are seasonal and specials. So we're gonna start with the pumpkin cookie. This is the pumpkin bread chocolate crumb cookie. It's real pumpkin, house pumpkin spice blend, and chocolate topped with pumpkin butter crumbs. And this one is the seasonal cookie for November. A lot of places have moved on to Christmas, but Gideon's has one more month before they move that way. They've got pumpkin for November, which is actually right. If you're thinking about Thanksgiving, most of the month is still fall. So we got pumpkin. Let's see what it looks like inside. Oh, it's so soft. We've done a full year of Gideon's videos, so we actually did try this one last year. We've made it back around to November of the seasonal cookies, and this is the same as the cookie last year. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin and chocolate together, so this is not one of my favorites just because I don't really like that flavor profile. I like pumpkin, I like chocolate, I just don't want them together. But I think this has a really good amount of spice in it. It definitely tastes like cinnamon. The spice blend that they use is definitely there. Another thing I love about this cookie is it has real pumpkin in it. So many things are pumpkin spice or like pumpkin flavored, but not actual pumpkin. This is almost like pumpkin bread at the bottom. It's so soft, and then it has a great amount of spice in there. But the real pumpkin you can definitely taste, and you can see it in the cookie too. One thing I should mention as well is if you're like me and you don't really like chocolate and pumpkin together, the amount of chocolate in this is so minimal. I'd say the stronger flavors are definitely pumpkin and cinnamon, and then there's just like a little bit of chocolate in there. Chocolate is a hard ingredient to not overpower everything, and they do a great job making sure pumpkin and cinnamon are the star. Speaking of pumpkin, the character this month is named Gordy, and he is a pumpkin. Last year it was Pumpkin Fists, and this is a pumpkin that came out of Pumpkin Fists' pumpkin garden. He's partially a scarecrow and partially a real boy. He's a real boy! Unlike the pumpkin cookie, which is available every day in November, this next cookie is super exclusive. It was only available this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it was for Dia de los Muertos. So this is the chocolate churro cookie, aka the calavera cookie. It's a chocolate cookie filled with cinnamon sugar, a pinch of ancho and cayenne, a layer of dulce de leche in the middle, and it's topped with a mix of chocolates, including Mexican stone ground chocolate. And we caught another super limited cookie that was so good. It was like a sugar cookie with guava in the middle. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I think the spice level will probably be similar to the Eternal Flame, maybe a little bit less. And I didn't find that to be too spicy, even though I am quite spice averse and have a bland palate. So let's see what's in the middle. Are you serious? Unlike the last one, I think this one might actually taste like chocolate. Ooh, it's so soft. This is so rich and brownie-like in texture. It really does taste a lot like a brownie. The dulce de leche is not as prominent in the middle visually as I thought it would be, but you can definitely taste the flavor of it in there. I'd say the spice level is very low. It tastes like cayenne, so you get like a little bit of hit of spice on the back of the throat at the end of eating it. If you've ever done one of those like cayenne ginger shots, it kind of tastes like that, but much more mild. It also has these little chunks that were on top here. You can see one that's there that's not moved, and then a few that fell off, and I feel like they're just literally brownie pieces. I'm gonna taste it. No. What is that? Oh my god, it's all sugar. It's like granular. I think that would be so much better if I had eaten it in with the cookie. It's Mexican brown sugar, and then sort of the spices are in there as well. I think that it's a really good flavor when it's mixed in, but I was expecting like a piece of brownie and it's mostly sugar. So it's like, oh, that's all sugar. I'm trying to get a bite with everything in there. Yeah, that's really good. It has a great depth of flavor. It's not just brownie-like. It also has a good level of cinnamon. It has a good level of spice. And the boyfriend really likes it too. He doesn't even usually like chocolate and cinnamon together, but in this, it's great. He said he could eat the whole thing. It does have a really fudgy brownie texture, which is different from a lot of their other cookies, but I think it's really, really good. And don't look at my fingers. They're so messy. Since we've done a full year of cookies and cake slices that are seasonal at Gideon's, we've decided to sort of free ourselves from that and try some of the things that we've never had before. So we skipped the pumpkin cake this month because we did have it last year, and I'll put a link in the description below with the video where we tried that. But we decided to go for the cinnamon roll cake, and interestingly, this used to be the November cake slice, maybe like 2-3 years ago. And it looks so, so good. The cinnamon roll cake is a 3-layer cake with vanilla cake, brown sugar swirls, crunchy cinnamon streusel between each layer, and cinnamon cream cheese buttercream. And the boyfriend is drooling just thinking about eating this cake. He loves cinnamon. He's so excited. He was like, cinnamon roll cake? That's the day we're going. We have to get it. Oh, he's just looking at the cake now. No, me. I'm talking still. I know, you're very excited about this, but I get to eat some first. Gotta get a little bit of everything. That smells so good. Yep. Oh, that's so good. This cake slice is so, so good. If you love cinnamon, you would love this because there is cinnamon all over. Cinnamon in the frosting, cinnamon in the cake. It is the strongest flavor, and it's a cinnamon roll cake, so it should be. If you've ever had Pepperidge Farm cinnamon bread, not toasted, it kind of tastes like this, but in cake form, and I love that bread so much. I used to eat it all the time growing up. It reminds me of like being at home for breakfast, like on a weekend or something. So I have a little bit of nostalgia baked into this cake that I didn't expect. I gave the fork to the boyfriend so that I could get his opinion on the cake, and he ate like half of the slice. So if that doesn't tell you what he thinks of it, I don't know what else would. This is only available on Sundays in November at Gideon's. Their cake menu changes, so there's 3 different cakes every day, and they rotate them out. Some cakes are on the menu twice a month, some are just on once a month, and then this cake might show up next month, or we might not see it again till next year. So this is a great opportunity to try so many different cake slices. But this cake slice is really, really good. What I also really love about it is that even though the cinnamon comes through in the frosting, I really feel like the cream cheese flavor is prominent, and it cuts through all of the cinnamon in there to just make like a really good cinnamon roll. That's what it tastes like. This cake slice is really good. We had such a fun cinnamon cookie adventure today, and it was nice to have some fall flavors because we are going to be having so many holiday treats soon. Christmas starts in just a few days at Walt Disney World, and we are going to be going to so many Christmas things. There'll be lots of videos, and if you love the holidays the way we love the holidays, you want to make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss them. Thanks so much for coming with us, and we'll see you in the next one.